everybody, this is Teresa from the White Cat channel. I thought I would give my pasta press a rest today, and lately I've been thinking about what I'm going to be doing for weight loss and my options and things. I have some things I've decided on, but one other thing that I've always thought was kind of quick, something I would be able to take to work and wherever I go, just add water, were those meal replacement shakes. I just had these Wonder Slims from a while ago, so I thought, oh, I'm going to take some of these out and I'm going to experiment with them, because if I'm going to be using them like every day or every other day, I'll probably be using a lot, and I don't want to spend that much money, because for 7 of these little packets on Amazon it's like $16, $16 just for 7 little things. So I thought, no, not gonna happen. So I was going to take the thickeners that I usually use, which is the glucomannan powder, that I use for the noodles. And then I also had some xanthan gum laying around. That's also another very popular thickener. They both do a good job thickening, but they have different properties. So I thought I would experiment, and the main thing I wanted to do to be able to help other people as well is to save them at least 50% off of the price of these big things, by allowing them to add just a little bit of either the xanthan gum or the glucomannan, and double the amount that the manufacturers say you can make out of these. So what I did, I experimented. This was just an experiment with there's 2 different things you can make with the Wonder Slim puddings. You can make a pudding or a shake. This is just for the puddings. I will make another video for the shakes, otherwise they get too long. But anyway, what I did, I took their little packet, put it in one of my blender bottles. I like to use these a lot. I think they're the best invention. So anyway, with the blender bottles, you've seen them everywhere. They got this little blender thing in there, and it helps whatever you put in here. You shake it up, and it's like you don't need the regular blenders that you plug into the wall. So I just love those things. Anyway, this, to make pudding, all you have to do is add 4 ounces of water, just to make their normal recipe. And I don't know if anyone else is in my same boat, but I need a little bit more than that just to keep me full. So my experiment was, I'm going to double the water on all my experiments. So I'm adding 8 ounces of water rather than the 4. So it's doubling what I paid for. And then one, I was going to put some glucomannan powder. Another one, I was going to put the xanthan powder. And another one, I was going to mix the xanthan powder and the glucomannan to see, the textures that these things come up with. So anyway, I ended up putting 1/2 teaspoon of glucomannan powder in with the 8 ounces of water, and I got this. And the same with the xanthan, I put 1/2 teaspoon in the 8 ounces of water. And then here I put half and half, so 1/4 teaspoon and 1/4 teaspoon of the glucomannan and the xanthans, and the 8 ounces of water. So to give you a comparison, see if I can get a little closer here. So you can see the different textures. Okay, the normal looks like this. I put my spoon through it, and it leaves a nice little divot, just like, you know, other puddings do. With the glucomannan powder, it's been sitting for a while. Doesn't really leave that much of a divot. Would probably need more glucomannan powder in that. I would probably put 1/4 teaspoon and 1/2 teaspoon, or just go a straight teaspoon to make that thicker. And the taste is pretty good too. It actually has mellowed this, because usually when, in my opinion anyway, when they make these small amounts, the flavors, even though they're off, they're more intense. This dulls down those flavors that are kind of a little off. So, okay, with the xanthan gum, this is what it does. It's more runny. Nice and smooth. It's passable. This one over here, though, pan over there. This one over here was the mix of the xanthan and the glucomannan. And that's more like pudding, and more like, actually a little bit better holding power than that first original 4-ounce water pudding. The taste isn't too bad. I mean, it's like a pudding, definitely like a pudding. It doesn't have the strong flavor like that, like the original one over here. But I actually like it better because it's, you know, like a smoother taste. Out of all of these experiments, by you know doubling the amount, I like this one the best, just because it's so thick. And I would say, if I played around, or if you played around with it, I would add some cocoa in the blender bottle, and then maybe a little bit of sweetener, and then you'd be definitely good to go. Plus, in my opinion, with either the xanthan or the glucomannan, it's going to help speed up, well, help your satiety. Plus, it'll also help speed up the weight loss, because the glucomannan is known for kind of brushing your system of calories. So anyway, I am not going to say much more. I just wanted to get something out there. But I would say, you know, if you have, you know, any of these kind of shakes, like from the store, there's so many different varieties out there. There's no sense on you paying full price. Use just a little bit of xanthan gum or glucomannan powder or mix, and then you can effectively save, you know, 30 to 50% of your grocery bill on these shakes. So don't be robbed anymore. Do that. Thanks for listening. Hope this little deviation from my noodles will be accepted, but I like it. Hope you do too. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.